All right, number 6. In a coastal community, the native population is growing according to this given function, but the immigrant population is growing according to this function. Okay, where t is, did you expect it to say time? Because that's typically what it stands for, right? Okay. Determine the current native and immigrant populations using t equals 0. So then what do they want us to do?
They just want us to multiply 49,000 times.
Okay, so they want us to put in 0 for t, right? That's what you're saying. So anything to the 0 power is what? 1. So what's 1 times 49,000? So for the native population, I'm going to get 49,000. Because when I put in 0 for t, I just get my a value, right? That original value. Whoa. So what about the immigrant population? Wouldn't it be just 20,000? Because if I put a 0 in right here, anything to the 0 is 1. 1 times 20,000 is 20,000. Absolutely. Okay? Now, how much math was involved in that? Little to none. You had to know that something to 0 power is 1, and then you have to know that 1 times anything is itself, right? So that's okay, right? Even though this worksheet is about exponential equations and we're talking about logarithms, we didn't do anything like that, and that's okay, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay. When will the native population reach 67,000? We could plug it into a graph, but today's focus is not really on graphs. It's more algebraic. So is it okay if we do algebraic today? Okay. So let's look at the native population. Native population is here, right? This equation. So it says, when will the native population reach 67,000? So what am I going to do with that number? So that's what we're solving for, right? We're solving for when, we're solving for t. So the only two variables in this problem are the t and the n of t. So don't I know the n of t now? So 67,000 equals 49,000 times 1.05 to the t power. Okay so far? So what do I need to do first to solve this equation? Oh no, I can't do that, can I? So good catch, right? At first you said multiply these two together, but you know this is only raised to the power, not this. So I have to isolate this base by getting rid of this multiplier. How do I get rid of the multiplier? Divide? Exactly. It's being multiplied, so we're going to divide it. So let's divide both sides by 49,000. So 67,000 divided by 49,000. What did you get? Yeah, I got 67 over 49 also. Shouldn't we just change that to a decimal? Oh, if it's a nice decimal, I can, right? So let's see if 67 divided by 49 is a nice decimal. Uh-oh. It's not. So as much as we all don't like hanging around with fractions, we need to hang around with the fraction this time. Okay? So 67 over 49. Why don't I want to round yet? When do I round? Very end. Very good. Okay? So 67 over 49 equals 1.05 to the t power. Is the base isolated? It is, absolutely. There's nothing being added, subtracted, multiplied, or divided to the base. Now that the base is isolated, how do I want to try to solve this equation? Put it in, I want to change it to logarithmic form, don't I? Okay, so I have log base 1.05 of 67 over 49 equals t. And that my precious students, is super easy, isn't it? Because literally all I have to do is plug those numbers into my calculator, don't I? Log base 1.05 of 67 over 49, enter. So I got t equal to 6.413. Is that what you got as well? So is this the right answer? Yeah, we for sure have to check it. Okay. But what else do we have to do since there's like words up here and stuff? Yeah, I for sure have to have a label on the number. If I choose to write it in a sentence, I could do that as well. Okay? I have to make sure I understand what this answer is representing. Years. Because it does ask when, and it tells me up here t is in years. So I need to make sure I write years. You okay with that? Okay. Now, in that year, what will be the immigrant population? Plug this. So I just substitute this into the immigrant population equation? I know, I'm just trying to fix your vocabulary. You just keep saying plug it in. It's not a chord, right? Okay, so we're going to substitute it into the equation, right? So we're going to say 20,000 times 1.22 to what power? That one, right? 6.413. So 20,000 times 1.22 raised to the 6.413 power. So what do you think? 71,591. And let's put this here also. Why am I going to put that there? Yeah, it was rounded, right? Approximately that many what? People, right? Immigrants. So either one of those would be a fine choice for a label. I'm going to guess most people are going to choose the word people because immigrants is harder to spell. Okay? So should I right here have put this? Because I rounded, right? Okay? Any questions about number 6?